How y'all doing? So this is GK Williams. I'm back again with another one. This time we're going to talk about like athletes, right? So I played baseball when I was growing up. I boxed. Um, I learned more about boxing when I joined the military. Not too much. I never really fought really professional. I wanted to, but sometimes dealing with parents and stuff like that, they didn't really want me to. But I got deep into it as I got older, as far as those things. But I'm an advocate football fan, so I'm a Saints fan. But here's what I want to discuss to you all. I have a son that plays baseball, so my athletes. Some of you all have real raw talent, natural abilities, and you want all the accolades. You want the rings, you want the championships, you want the MVPs, stuff like that, right? But I have a question for you. How much time do you put in honing your craft? You know, a lot of times the power that you may have is not in your talent or your ability to do things. Are you a master of your position? You have to hone it. So, what I want to discuss with you is the difference between attracting and chasing. Now, when you have talent and you just go and you just naturally conform on a basketball court, football field, baseball, boxing, whatever your sport may be. This goes for women too, right? Tennis, gymnastics, whatever sport may be. And you have that natural ability, but you don't hone in your craft. You don't practice. You don't practice after practice. You just show up and show out, so to speak, right? But then you have those that they don't really have your type of ability, but they do have a work ethic that makes them be able to hone their craft, to become a master of their craft. You see what I'm saying? So my thing to you is this: people that hone their craft, that's a master of their craft, they bring attraction to themselves, right? Not intentionally, unintentionally. They just focusing on the mastery of their skill set versus someone that is chasing you so caught up in rings and championships, and that's all good. But even individual awards, that's all good. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but you chase it. And those athletes, they burn out fast. You hear about them, and then today and they're gone tomorrow. But the ones that master their ability to hone their skills, they work. I mean, they got practice, but then they practice when they ain't no practice. Like Kobe Bryant, I think from my understanding, he put up almost 1,000 shots even after practice. He get up hours early before everybody. You have to really be passionate about it. You have to really want to be an example for people that's looking up to you. You never know who's looking up to you, right? And this goes for middle school, high school, college, even pro. So what are you? Are you chasing or are you attracting? See, that's the question you need to ask yourself. And then what are you doing it for? I know you want to get your mom, dad, or whatever out the hood or something like that. But what is your why? Why are you really doing it? Because once you get them out the hood, or you get them out of a situation, or you get out of a situation, then what makes you still hungry? Do you really love it? See, it's like going to the candy store and a kid say, "Dad, I really like Nihilators, but I really love cotton candy." Okay, if you know, you know. If you got kids, you know where I'm coming from. But that's the thing, okay? And you gotta always keep God first. And I'm gonna close this with this: your your abilities, your talent, is a gift from God. What you do with it brings honor to Him. So don't get so caught up in egos and pride. Don't get caught up in that. What what are you gonna do with your God given ability, with your gifts? One of the things I always say, to my son and to myself. When it's time for me to go and I close my eyes, I do not want God to say, GK, what did you do with the gifts I gave you? I want to be able to be fruitful and multiply. If you're an athlete and you're a good athlete, what are you doing with the gifts he gave you? How many lives and you're touching? How many people look up to you? What type of influence you are to them people, to these kids? Understand that it's more than just basketball. It's more than just football or boxing. You are a walking role model to them. So always keep God first. Pray, meditate. And this is GK. Y'all take care.